field goal in the last 6.5 minutes. I credit some of that to a tenacious Central defense.
I was going to say a lot to their defense, but you're right that Creighton is totally out of control, totally out of sync, and just caught up in the moment here, is worried so much about using their press that they've forgotten about just calming down and running their offense.
Brigida can't hit, but Mansell with a left hand follows it in with 1 minute to go.
Mansell just overpowering Kyle Korver inside.
Lindemann fires, the left-hander not there, and another loose ball picked up by Brigida. Merriman. 50 seconds left in the half. A good dish inside. The Mansell forces Korver to foul. And for Kyle Korver, that is his second.
Korver takes a lot of pride in his defensive ability. Always wants to take a tough assignment, and he's got one here in Mansell. Mansell just too strong for Korver inside.
Mansell is only 6'5", but 235. He's a real man. So with Kamen, the 7-footer on the bench, Central has to go to a 6'5" postman, and he's delivering, looking for his 14th point. This is another front end of 1-and-1. Out of bounds to him. The officials look at each other, and it stays at Central's end. There's Kamen sitting out about half of this first 20 minutes with 2 fouls.
He was very effective early in the game with getting good position on the low post. 3 out of 6 from the field so far, but his team has played very well without him, especially in their half-court offense.
With a new 35-second clock, and there are 45 seconds left in this half. Here's steal by Lindemann.
Central should be looking for Mansell inside.
Carr back into the game. 5-6 point man.
Creighton's in a mixed defense. They're playing the men out on the perimeter, man-to-man, and under the hoop, they're playing the zone.
They clear out for Carr. 5 on the clock. 4. Mansell with 2 scores. They used almost a full 35, and the clock stops with 7.2 seconds left in the half.
Well, Kyle Korver with 2 personal fouls did not want to pick up the third and just ushered Mansell right to the basket.
Down to 3, 2, 1. Grimes, and does not score. Partially blocked, and the Central Michigan defense was all that they said it would be. A half step faster seemingly on every play at the defensive end. And Kyle Korver and the Creighton Blue Jays stymied by a Central effort that leaves the court with a 38-22 lead. The underdog Chippewas by 16. Mansell with 15 to lead Central. Korver is the end of the first half here in Salt Lake City. Surprising score. Central Michigan 38, Creighton 22. Greg Gumbel will be back with Singular at the half after this message.
Wilkinson and Penny working a little 2-man game. Fall away Jay by Penny. So good day, mate. From New Zealand with love, Kirk Penny.
I mentioned that New Zealand was 4th in the World Championships. He averaged 16 a game for that team against the NBA players that we had playing for the United States.
And that's really the kind of attitude the youngster has. You will not meet a more pleasant young man than Kirk Penny. High arching shot. Tucker on the offensive glass.
A sense of where you are, Orlando Tucker. He has 3 siblings, all whose names begin with A. His mother wanted them to remember always to bring their A game to everything they do.
All of the Badgers starters have gotten into the scoring column. A well-balanced beginning to this matchup in Spokane. Not quite 6 minutes gone by.
Today, Chevrolet has contributed more than $8 million to the general scholarship funds of America's colleges and universities. Here's Williams. A crossover, nice bounce pass. Cook has it swatted. Nate Williams said, get it out of here. Mike Wells to the bucket, and it's rejected by Cook.
Coming out of nowhere, Nate Williams, a nice job from the weak side. Pass in to Cook, and here's Williams. Does a good job of avoiding the body contact.
Boyd thought about it. Inside, Nate Williams turns it over. Darren Williams.
He forced it in, and that's not what Kentucky needs.
Dee Brown off the fast break.
You know, this is absolutely a forced entry pass. And once it was stolen, there's the break once again. And Dee Brown, ouch, upside the head, still has the presence of mind to make the shot.
I thought that was oops.
Yeah, but you know, I try to be original somewhat.
Fast break Brown having a nice game. That is point number 12. And the winner here will take on the winner of the Notre Dame-Milwaukee game coming up later. You're smiling like you want to say something.
No, I was just watching this play right here, particularly inside. Williams continually gets that good position on Augustine, just like a big man should.
And Boyden, fouled, will head to the line. And that is the third foul on Cook.
Come on, Gus, you know I always want